Hello everyone, welcome back to Mulesoft Real-Time project, session number 10. So before going to start this session, so just recap of the last session. Okay, so what we have learned. Okay, so in the last session, so we have discussed about what is CI/CD. Okay, CI/CD is nothing but continuous integration and continuous deployment or delivery process. So what is the importance of CI/CD? How we are going to implement into our project? Okay, what are the required configs? Okay, it's like form.xml. Next one is Azure pipeline.yaml file. Okay, then how to create a pipeline for the first time? Okay, how to set up pipeline in ADO. At the end we have raised one request. Okay, parallelism request. Okay, these are the major points which we have discussed on last session. Okay, continuation of the last session. Just you can go to your email and verify whether that parallelism request is approved or not. Okay, still I didn't receive any email regarding parallelism. Okay, let's go to repos or pipelines. Okay, directly go to pipelines. Go to pipelines. This one is the pipeline setup. Okay, just click on this pipeline. So here you can see no hosted parallelism as purchased to or granted. Okay, so this will not happen in your real time because this is our free trial account. So that is the reason we need to submit a parallelism request to Microsoft. It's like Azure. So what they will do, they will review your account and they will approve within 2 business days. So yesterday we have submitted. Okay. Hope today EOD we are expecting the access. Even though I have explained with the different organization, here we do have multiple organizations. Okay, by using this, how to create a pipeline and those kind of things. Anyway, I'll explain one more time once we received an access. Okay, once we receive an access. So let me try to run this pipeline one more time and observe whether we do have access or not. Okay, click on this run pipeline. So here you can see what is the branch, future branch. Okay, just click on run. So it's like only one time setup. So for the first time only you have to run manually. So next time onwards, whenever you are going to push your code into future branch, so automatically the Azure pipeline will get run. Okay, and it is going to deploy into Cloud Hub. See here, still we are getting this error. No hosted parallelism has been purchased or granted. To request a free parallelism, please fill out the below form. So what you guys can do, so I hope yesterday you have submitted all this request. If you are not yet done, first you can complete this. Okay, first you can complete this. It's very simple. You can go to online, and here you need to provide your name, your email address, and your organization, dev.azure.mulesoft ViTech or something like that, and you have to submit. This is very important. Your practice purpose. Okay. Now let's go to board. So what are the pending items? Click on the sprints. Okay. Click on the sprint. So what we can do, I'll pick another user story. Okay. Still we do have 1 day remaining. In this 1 day, we have to complete CI/CD pipeline as well as unit testing for the project. So anyway, whatever we are doing, this is called unit testing, guys. Okay. Whatever we are doing in a local, that is called unit testing. So unit, I will tell you how to do that. So once the parallelism request is approved, I'll modify something here and how to minimize. Okay, see, there are multiple variables we are using. So how to minimize this also, we are going to discuss in the next session, and create a pipeline and how it is going to deploy, so that we are going to see. So once the parallelism request is approved. Okay, fine. Now, so create a batch flow to send an emails with account balance every day. So if you see this diagram, so you can assume this one is completed. We are at 90%. Okay, 90%. Still we need to do some changes. So meanwhile, so there is a blocker. So what is blocking you? Okay, so it's like we don't have access. Okay, so that is also one of the blocker. Even if your Scrum Master is asking, okay, why you are not completing this task? Okay, why it is not yet completed? Then you can say like, okay, there is a blocker or there is an issue. So we have submitted so and so request. So we are waiting for the approvals. Okay, then meanwhile, you can pick up another task. Okay, today we are going to talk about this task. What is this? So first, you need to read the data from Snowflake and you need to send out an email at 7 p.m. Every day at 7 p.m. You have to send an email all of your customers, what is the account balance? Okay, what is the account balance? So that's what we are going to do now. So for that, okay, now go to your user stories. Before going to start a work, okay, you have to make it as doing. You have to assign, okay. I'm going to assign this task with a Dipti, suppose. So what she will do, she has to create, okay, subtask. So how to create subtask? New item here, child, task, okay. So first one. So here there is no design, guys, okay, directly development task. Okay, develop scheduler, develop batch job to send out emails. Okay, click on this save. Next, one more task. See what are the required. Okay, what are the prerequisites? See how to read out. You have to read out your user story. Then you have to write all the subtasks. Next, unit testing. Okay, unit testing. Unit testing for the task. Okay, a requirement. So simply I'm writing. Okay, next, add one more. Create repo. Create repository and implement CI/CD process. And implement CI/CD process. So observe carefully. So it's a very simple task. Okay, it's a very simple task. So now I'm going to develop. Okay, so anyway, the parallelism request is not yet done. So we can do manual deployment, but we can't do as a CI/CD. It's like we cannot create Azure pipelines for this. Anyway, let's try to do this. See, what is the requirement, first of all? See, as a developer, I want to develop a scheduler flow using the below requirement. You should run at 7 p.m. every day. Okay, every day. So it will fetch total balance of every account and send out an email to respective email IDs. Okay. So this is the structure you need to follow. Okay. Subject, today's total balance, to address and from address. In the body, in the body, you have to, the body you have to take this. Your total balance on today is, okay, so and so, some 2000 rupees or 3000 rupees, something like that. You have to use that. Next. So here, okay, this and all not required. This is not a requirement part, but anyway, so use for each, okay, use for each or parallel for each to complete this. And no record should stop sending out an email. If there is any error occurred for any account, okay, we have to continue. Okay, we have to continue. Okay, fine. Now what we need to do? So first we need to create a project here. Go to file, new. So or else, okay, this time what I will do, first I'll create a repo here. Okay, I'll create a repo and I'll push the code. Okay, that we'll do later. Click on file, new, Mule project. So ViTech bank SCH. Okay, schedulers. Customer. Okay, cust account balance. See, this is not an API. Okay, I'll tell you what is the difference between API and the batch. See, what is the difference between? Can someone tell me what is API? Please unmute yourself and
Application for program interface.
yeah, one at a time.
Application programming interface.
Yeah, this is a simple definition, but so here we do have, I mean, in this session, so you may learn, okay, we'll show you here. So API. Okay. So what is API? API is nothing but application programming interface. So here we do have a client and server. Here you are going to send a request and you'll get the response. So that is what we have developed, right? Okay. So one API which we have developed. So how does API is going to work? Again, guys, okay. So there is an application, the API request, it will talk to the database and it will give the response. So here for APIs, so every time there is a manual intervention is required. See, I want to create account. So what you need to do, you have to provide your input and you have to click on send button always. You have to click on send button. So here there is a manual intervention. Okay. So that is required. But if it is a batch process, if it is a batch, it's not a manual process. Okay. There is no manual intervention. There is no manual intervention. Automatically it will run based on the time. Okay, based on the time you schedule. It's very important. See, there are some batch processes. Okay, so every day, I mean, every 1 month, your pay slips. Okay, pay slips will get generated or credit card statements. Okay, so how it is generating? Are you going to any website and doing giving any account or something? No, right? Okay, so it's like a automated process. Okay, it's like a automated process. If it is an API, okay, it's a here API needs annual intervention. Okay, it's manual intervention. Suppose you want to book a flight. Okay, you want to book a flight. So how you will do? You will go to make my trip. There are some websites, not only make my trip. Okay, you'll go to this website and you will search here. So I want to book a flight from Bangalore to Goa, suppose. So here what you are doing, you are selecting the input, okay, source and destination. What is the date? Okay, what is the date? And you are going to search here. So this is called manual intervention. Okay. See, based on your click only, it will work. So that is called, see, backend, everything, it is an API. If you observe this URL, so up to this one, resource path, and this is an base URI. So here, query parameters. So wherever the question mark it is there, that is query parameter. Okay. So this is called manual intervention. But here, what is our requirement? Okay. So you need to create a batch job, okay, or batch process to generate an email at every day 7 p.m. with your account balance. Okay, with your account balance. Sorry. Now, okay, I have created sample project here. Just observe. So first one. So here, no need of HTTP request and listener and those kind of things. Okay, first observe here. Go to search. Okay, type scheduler, or else you can go to directly core. Okay, so that will also work. Okay, what I'll show you first. Core. Go to core. Here you can identify there is a scheduler. Scheduler. Now, here, if you observe here, there are two types. One is fixed frequency and cron. Okay, 1 minute. This is not going up. Fixed frequency and cron. In the fixed frequency, you can set your time. Okay, see how many hours. Okay, see how many hours. So every 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, you can set this. Or every day. Okay, see every day you can set. Every 1 day. Every second. Okay, okay, every 1 second you want to run this. But for testing purpose, okay, for testing purpose we can do this, but as per our requirement we need to send out an email, okay, every day at 7 p.m. See, there is no option here. Just observe, there is no option in the fixed frequency. There is no option. Every day at 7 p.m. we don't have any option, but every day is there. Okay, day is there, hours is there, specific time you can mention, that's it. Okay, but for that is the reason we do have cron expression here. So here you can mention your expression. Okay, so this is also very simple. So how to get this? Go to Google. Cron expression in Mule 4. Just type this one. Okay, where is the references? Okay, so fixed frequency. Okay, cool. Now you can see here, right? See, there are seven points. First one is denotes to seconds. Okay, it is specifying as a sorry, seconds. The first part is seconds. Next part, minutes, hours, day of month. Okay, month, day of the week. Okay, year. So if you observe here, runs every 2 seconds of the day. Okay, it will run. Okay, 1/2, right? Okay, 1/2. That means, okay, it will run every 2 seconds. See, run at 10:15 a.m. every day. But in our case, we need this one. Okay, now see, run at 10:15 every day during the year. Okay, year also you can mention in which year you have to run. See, you can specify your project like, okay, my project has to run at 3 months once, 2 months once, every 6 months once, or every 2 years once. Okay, that is up to you. Okay, that is up to you. So this is the expression. Okay, I'll give you this link also. You can go through it. Okay, cron expression. Mainly, these are the major points. Okay, now every day at 7 p.m. right? Okay, just copy this. Just copy this. So this expression, so this one you have to use it here. See what it will do? It will run it every 10:15, but our requirement is 7 p.m. right? 7 p.m. in the sense 19 hours. So this is what we have to write. Okay, this is what. But for testing purpose, what we need to do, we will go with, okay, we will go with, see here also you can write, every 2 seconds you have to run, or every 5 minutes also you can do that based on this. Okay, I'll go with this one only. So every 5 minutes, right? Okay, this will denote the minutes. Okay, this will denote the minutes. Next, what I will do, so I'm going to change it here. Just observe 0. So every 5 minutes it has to run. Okay, my program, every 5 minutes it has to run. See, first one is 0 for seconds. Okay, next for minutes, so every 5 minutes 0 again, hours. Okay, so don't specify any hours here if you want to run. Next, day of the month, if you give question mark, it's like every day, every year, something like that. Okay, or else what you can do for testing purpose better, so if you are confusing, then you can go to fixed frequency. Okay, you can set it like this. Okay, every 5 seconds or every 5 minutes, it will run. Okay, as per the testing purpose. This one, every day at 7 p.m. This one, every day at, okay, every 5 minutes, sorry, every 5 minutes. Okay, now, so as of now, okay, I'll go with the cron. This is an expression. So here you can mention other time zone also if it is required. Okay, fine. It will take the default one. Let's see. Now you have to drag the scheduler. Okay, what it will do? It will run at every 5 minutes or 10 minutes based on your input. Next one. Let me create quickly. So what you need to do? I want to develop a scheduler flow using the blue requirement, run at 7 p.m. every day. Okay, first part is done. It should fetch the current total balance of every account. See, this is very important. See where it is going to fetch. We need to use Snowflake. Okay, before that I'm going to keep one logger here. That job is started. Next, in order to use Snowflake, go to search in Exchange, type Snowflake here, select the Snowflake connector. See, now you know how to configure and how to use. Then it will be very easy. Just observe here. So in order to get the results, okay, what we need to do, we need to use select. Okay, drag the select connector here. Okay, so the configurations, right? Okay, you can go to previous project, which we have already configured here. Okay, so what you can do, either go to source main resource, my config dev.yaml. Either you can copy entire one and you can remove, or else, yeah, I'll do it like this. Control A, Control C, from my previous project. So here, go to source main resources, give right click, click on file here, my config, dev.yaml, YAML, okay? Just to copy paste. Just to copy paste. So here insert query, okay, anyway, this one we are not using it, okay? We need email connectors as well as Snowflake connector details, okay? The config details as per our requirement. Okay, just observe here. So click on plus button, okay? Configure, add Maven dependency, click on finish. Now, how to add this? Dollar, flower braces, db dot, sfc dot, account name. Next, dollar dot sfc dot, warehouse. db dot sfc dot, database. See, you can give database also. See, not only db. So because we have declared the db in our config file, I mean in the YAML file, sfc dot schema. See, the value should get match. db dot sfc dot user. Now, see, this one also we can do copy paste. Okay, I'll show you for the next requirement how to do copy paste from your previous project. db dot sfc dot password. Okay, dollar db dot sfc dot role. Now click on test connection. I think account name n should be small or caps. Okay, let me check. See, you will get an error. Okay, we will get an error because you have to add this value into global properties. So this is very important. Okay, so now you have configured. Okay, click on OK. That's fine. Go to global elements. Okay, create, type configuration properties, not configuration, configuration properties. Here we need to select your file. Now go to this one, click on edit, give test connection. db.sfc.account name. See, account name, it is giving some error. Okay, fine. Let's see what is the key. Like this, you have to donate. See, account name. So n, here it is small. There I have given as a capital letter. Okay, so that is the reason we are getting the error. Okay, that is the reason we are getting the error. So this is an case sensitive. See database also. See the value for key couldn't find configuration property db.sfc.database database db.sfc.database. Let me check. See database. So here there is no A. Okay. So these are all small mistakes. Okay. So this you have to verify. Either you can change it here or you can change it there. Account name. It didn't save. What is this? Okay, test connection. Like see, now test connection is successful. Click on OK. Go to file and save all. Now, so here, observe carefully what we need to fetch from database. So this is our table. See what are the details it is required. So here we need account balance. There is a total balance field. Okay, anyway, just you can write select star from transactions. So what it will do, it will fetch all the details. Okay, it will fetch all the details. Okay, cool. Now, so how many records are there here? So we do have, you can assume there are 11 records, right? Okay, there are 10 records. In order to process one by one, okay, so what we need to do, we need to use for each. Okay, we need to use for each connector. So you can go to core or you can pick it from here, or else directly we do have a search option here. You can search. Okay, for each. Inside this for each, what you need to do? Okay, you need to see now we do have a records. Okay, we do have a record. Suppose you can assume 10 records. I want to process one by one, 1 to 10. We need to use for each connector. So inside this, you need to keep a Gmail connector. Okay, that's it. Gmail connector. Just type. Okay, go to modules, add modules. So here we do have a email. Okay, just drag this one, email. So here we do have a send. Okay. Now if you want to keep loggers, so what you can do, you can go to core and just add the logger. Email sent for the user. Okay, so which user and all, okay, we can print later. Okay, email sent for the user. So here again, it's very important. Everything it is a configuration. See here, click on this plus button. See whatever you have done earlier, right? The same thing you need to do. That's it. So if you go to this send, right? Okay, if you go to this send, so here you can see, right? Okay, if you click on this edit button, so what you can do, just copy paste into somewhere. So instead of manually writing, I'll write it here. Okay, so we need a host, we need a port, and we need an username. So this, you know how to pick it. Okay, how to generate the app password and everything. Okay, we have say. Okay, now, so if you go to advanced, there is a mail SMTP starter enable. Okay, This you need to do. Okay. Enable true. Now go to your project. This is send one. Click on this plus. Okay. Copy this. Post code user password. See from where it will pick? It will pick from my config.yaml file. Next, go to advanced. Okay. Click on this properties and click on this edit inline. So here you need to add mail.smtp.starttls enable as true. Key and value is true. Okay. This is done. Now, again, from address. How it will come this from address? So from address, we need to pick it from database. Suppose I want to send an email with this. Okay. So Ravi 1234, suppose. So where it is located? It is located into this one. Okay, it is located into mail ID. So before this, okay, from address, it's my account. Okay, that's fine. From address, it is a hard coded one. Okay, or you can pick it from properties also. That is also fine. We can do that. I'll go to config. So here. So anyway, we have connected with this one. Okay, wait is cool 92. So that will take care about this one. Here you need to mention two address because we have already configured from which account you need to send an email. Okay, only two address. Two address will be available here. Okay, before that, what I will do, let me take one transfer message. Okay, go to favorites. See, just observe here. What are the fields it is available? So it's available this many. Okay, just make it as JSON. You can go step by step. Okay, that's it. That's not a problem. Okay, let's make it as payload. So here we need, okay, here we need, what do we need? We need mail ID, correct. First we need mail ID, then total balance. Okay. Click on this FX and type here as. See, if you want, you can create the variables also, guys. Okay. If you want, you can create the variables. Okay. There are multiple ways we can do that. Okay. Payload dot from payload. Where is email? Okay. Mail ID. Okay. The two address. Okay. I'm going to keep it as this one. Payload dot email ID. The subject. So what is the subject we need to keep? Okay. Go to requirements. Today's total balance. Okay. Subject, today's total balance. I'll keep it as in double quotes. See, suppose if you have two bank accounts, right? So in that case, you have to mention your bank name. Give plus plus here. So what is the bank name? Okay. So where it is available? It is available from a payload dot bank name. So the bank name will get print. See, that is your wish. Either if you want to display date and everything, okay. So everything you can do that. Okay, that's fine. See, next the body of the content is okay. What we need to display? What we need to display in the body? Your total balance on today is okay. This is what just we need to mention. Okay, subject today total balance. Okay, today's total balance is done. Now click on this one. So where it will be available, payload dot balance will be available on total balance. Okay. Now before this, your total balance on today is okay is give plus plus here. That's it. In the body, you will get this. Okay, I think now that's it. It's done. Okay, let me try to test it. Okay, scheduler, I have to run it. As of now, I'll keep it as every 1 minute instead of 5 minutes. Okay, every 1 minute, I'm going to keep it here. Let me run in a debug mode. Add breakpoint. Add breakpoint here. Send. What is sent? Email sent. Okay, cool. Just give right click, run as in a debug mode. Save 2 of 2. Okay, we'll see. So meanwhile, see if the email is okay, if the email ID is correct, then it will send out an email. Otherwise, it won't send. Okay, I hope there are some accounts. Okay, we'll see now. Okay, Ravi, weight is cool, 92. Okay. Bala Vimala. Click on yes here. Okay. See, for this process, no need to go to Postman or Thunder client. So this will automatically run. This will automatically run it every 1 minute or 5 minutes based on your configuration. Okay, still it is deploying. We'll see. So once it get deployed, we have to wait for 1 minute. That's it. Okay, now it is deployed. I'll clear the logs. Now it is 8:34. Just wait for 1 minute and see. See here what we are doing. So first we are selecting the data from database and we are transforming. Okay, just we are keeping as a payload here. Then there is a email send connector. Here we are going to configure. Okay, just we need to configure. So here we need to configure based on our requirement. Okay, it is not at run. Hey, what is the issue? Okay, see every hour or every minute. Okay, so okay, better I will go with. Okay, see. So here also we need to mention question mark. So every 1 minute, right? Every 1 minute. Or else what we can do? Just to go to Google. Every 1 minute. Every 1 minute. Cron. Okay. Every 1 minute cron. At every minute. Okay, if you want to run this, okay. Cron job every 1 minute is commonly used as cron schedule. Okay, we can create this. So everything it is going as a star star. Okay. We'll verify one more. Okay. This is 5. It is coming. Okay. Minutes, hours, day, month, and week. Okay. 5. Okay. Every 5. I recommended. Okay. This is different. Every 1 minute cron expression in Mule. Okay. There are some time zones. Okay. Might be that is okay. That is the reason. So what is our time zone? It's like Chennai, Kolkata. Okay. So anyway, as of for testing purpose, I'll go with the fixed frequency. So while deploying, we can keep the while deploying, we can keep this timing. Okay. Every day at 7 p.m. Okay, this we will do. Now frequency. So every minute, okay, every minute I have to run. Every 1 minute I have to run. As of now, we'll see. Just save it. Okay, it is saving now. So that's why. So whatever it is there, you have to test it in your local first, whether everything is it is working fine or not. See, we can't wait for today at 7 p.m. right? See, it is working fine. It is working for every 1 minute. Now we can see here we are in a select now. So it is fetching all the results. Okay. Scheduler unavailable. Okay, better we can keep every 5 minutes. Auto test. Okay, now for each, so what will happen? So first it will go to first record and it will send an email. Font course as a string. Okay. 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 See, we are getting some errors. Okay, that's fine. getting errors is good. Okay. So why we are getting these errors? We'll see now here. Mail ID, right? Okay, mail ID as, okay, better you can mention as string always. As string. If you are taking from as, okay, as string. Okay, now save this one. Just stop this. Just simply I'll make it as for every 5 minutes. Okay. So that I can explain everything. Okay, frequency. So every 1 second, no, not 1 second, man. Every 5 minutes. Okay, every 5 minutes I'm going to keep. 2 minutes. 2 minutes I'll keep. Let me try to debug. See, once the testing is done, once you deploy into Cloud Hub, so the same process automatically it will run and you will get a automated emails. But every day at 7 p.m. So if you go with the cron job, then we have to specify your time zone. Okay, there are different time zones. Okay, you have to mention that. So it is deployed. As soon as it is deployed, we have given as a 2 minutes. Okay, now it came here. I have given F6. Okay, it will go to for each inside transfer message. Now email sent. Okay, still we cannot force a string to array. Okay, see, this is an array. Okay, this is an array. We are keeping. Okay, okay, got it. Now what is the issue? Okay. See, here you can see what is the issue also. Okay. Array evaluating expression payload.mail ID. So this is your payload. So if you go to inside this payload, see, this is our first record. This is not array, this is map object only. So payload, it's object. Okay. Course string to array. Evaluating expression payload.mail ID as string. And course string. See, here you can see the error type is mule expression. Okay. It's like whatever the expression we have written, right? So here we have written the expressions. Okay. So these are all wrong. So that's what it means. So let me run a debug mode. Okay. If you go to send, payload.mail ID. So even all or it is string only. So either you can keep as string, or if you remove also, that will also work. Hope we'll see. Next, I'm going to remove this part also. So this is not an issue. See everything left side. I mean, you can see here, these are all string only. No worries. See what I can do, you can keep your transformation here, or if you want, you can keep this transformation is an outside also. So both will work outside of the for each. Okay, now we are in a debug mode. Let's see. It came here. Click on F6. The transform message. You can go to console. The job is started. Okay, cannot was a string to array evaluating an expression payload.mail ID. Okay, payload.mail ID. So what we can do, we can go to email ID configurations. See here you can see, right, to address. What we can do, click on this edit inline. Okay, click on this fx. So here you can type payload.mail ID, because it is expecting an array. Okay, see here you can provide, multiple to addresses if you want. Okay, this way. Now let me save it. It will rerun. See, every 2 minutes automatically it will run. Okay, click on F6. Schedule is unavailable. Okay, fine. Now like this, automatically, suppose who are all getting an email. So if you want to print, okay, email sent for the user, payload dot, you can mention mail ID here. Okay, suppose if you have 10 records, so what it will happen, so here it will fetch all the 10 records. It will read first one and it will send an email. Okay, again it will read. Okay, it's like a loop. First 1, 2, 3, up to 10 records. Okay, it will go for a loop. Okay, it will go for a loop. So because why we are getting this error is, so we have given us only 2 minutes inside. Okay, within 2 minutes we are unable to process. I mean, we are in a debug mode, so that is the reason. Let me run in a normal mode. Okay, let me run in a normal mode. Let me stop this. And everyone can verify now. Okay, now I'm going to run this in a normal mode. So how many records were there? Okay, please do open your emails. Okay, see now for testing purpose, weight is school 92. It is available for 2 times here. Okay, just observe here. The expectation is okay. The expectation is I need to get 2 emails. The expectation is I need to get 2 emails. Okay, today's total balance. Okay, HDFC. Now I got it 1. This were earlier, I think. Okay, we'll see now. Now it is deployed. Email sent for the user. See, email sent for the user. Email sent for the user. So automatically we are sending an email. You guys can verify the total. Today's total balance HDFC. Okay. See, but one attachment it is coming. Okay. We'll fix that one. There is one more email. Ravi 1234. It is not available. Okay. Let me delete that. Okay. Today's total balance HDFC and SBI. Okay. Like this, you will get an email. Okay. Now email send. Here content type is text and plain. Content type I have given us text and plain. Will see. Let me clear this. So I want to delete some IDs 52 and 53. Delete from RCID equal to I think it's already took that data. Might be that is reason. See, if you observe here, your total balance as on today is 0. Okay. Hope you can also verify your emails and please confirm in the chat box. So where are we given my email ID for 2 times? Weight is school 92. Okay, weight is school 92 for only 1 time. Okay, let me clear this. Suppose if anyone is not yet received, what you need to do, you can go to this URL, okay, which I have given already yesterday, okay, in the classroom notes as well as in the video description. Fill out your details, okay, okay, fill your details. So instead of Punat, okay, I'm going to give it as Ravi, SBI, in the body, repository, Okay. So this is the new account I'm going to create now. Okay, this guy is not getting any emails, so that is the reason. Just observe now. See, now you can see the Ravi is created. Okay. Now there is one more record. The Ravi 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to delete this. 52. So it's a very simple user story. So the email, okay, the email has to generate for all the customers. So as of now, for testing purpose, which I have given for every 2 minutes, it has to run. Okay. But while deploying, we have to change the cron expression. Okay. Like this. The deployment process we will see na tomorrow. The CI/CD, how we are going to implement for this also CI/CD, and how we are going to deploy into Cloud Hub, so that automatically you will get an email. See, now also we are getting an email automatically instead of touching this code. I mean, without manual intervention. Their job is started. Email sent for the user. Email sent for the user. I'll go to my email. See here. Today's total balance. Your total balance as on today is 0. See, if you want, you can add here. Okay, your name and your date and everything. Okay, that is up to you. But this is the basic requirement which we need to complete. Okay. See, where job is started. See, I can see only 2 people were confirmed. Can you please confirm everyone in the chat box? Okay. So whatever I can see here, those I can expect. Emails is already sent. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it for today. We'll see you in tomorrow's class.